y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Amber with Fashion by the Pounds, and today I'm just going to be doing my first makeup tutorial. I'm really not sure what kind of look I'm going to be going for. I'm just going to be going with the flow, how the makeup seems to be working with me. I don't really have anything set in stone. I just have my favorite makeup essentials in front of me, and I'm just going to be working with it. I'm just going to be going with it. So it may turn out really glam, it might be a natural makeup look. I honestly do not know. So just go along for the ride and let's see what happens. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing, of course, is priming my face. You don't really need a lot. I just get like a dime-sized amount and just put it all over. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever foundation stick, and I have it in 117. I'm just going to be blending it in with my beauty blender. Awesome. Okay, so I've kind of just packed that into the skin, and the next thing that I kind of do just to make sure that I didn't miss any lines or that it's fully blended, because I am definitely not a professional makeup artist. I love makeup as a passion. It's just something I do for fun, so I do make mistakes, and so I use a regular just foundation brush, and I kind of blend it out a little bit more. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with my Hard Candy Glam I concealer to just kind of cover up some of my darker circles and discolorations around my face. This time, to get all the smaller amounts of concealer as opposed to the all over foundation, I'm going to go in with the other side of the beauty blender and just kind of dab instead of pack. So then, to finish all that, I'm going to set it with some powder with this little powder brush. I don't know. I just set it with a little brush. Whatever this brush is, that's what I set it with. Okay, so I have my base set, my foundation, my concealer. It's all set with powder. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and then I'll be right back. So obviously I went ahead and I did one eye as well, minus the mascara, just to kind of speed along the process and see where I wanted to go with the look, since I hadn't quite decided up until that point. Today, the palette that I'm going to be using to do the eyeshadow is my Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette, which I love. It is my first purchase as far as a naked palette, and I love it. I love all the colors. I use the brush that they provided with it, and I go in with Combust, which is this color. I don't know if you can see it. This color right here, and it's really pretty. I seem to use it a lot for just my base colors. So I get a little bit on the brush, tap it off, and I'm just going right in the crease. So I'm just gonna build out that crease. And since I have really hooded eyes, I definitely go above where my natural crease is. So here's where my natural crease is, and I'm going up above it. Nothing too crazy. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's going to have more colors going over and building it out. Then I'm going to go in with Whiskey, which is that dark brown color. It's really pretty, I will say. It is super pigmented, so I learned that the hard way the first couple of times when I just kind of put it on there, and it's like, whoa, how do I even begin to blend that out? Just remember to tap it off a little bit and make sure that when you start to apply, you're already starting to blend, because if you just stick it right wherever you want to start, it's hard to blend out. So then I'm just going to go in with the other side of the brush and just start to blend out that bottom waterline, just to kind of connect it to the end and drag it out, going all the way into the inner corner. Just blending up as I go. Then the final color I'm going to add is High, and I do use my finger for this just because I pat it into the inner corner, and it's the best technique that I have found so far to get the most color where I want it. So I'm just kind of tapping that in, just kind of blending it out as well myself. And there we go. The one thing I'd recommend for beginners like myself who are attempting smoky eyes and more complicated tricks and looks with your eye makeup, I would definitely make sure that you blend, blend, blend. And even if you think that you've blended too much, you probably haven't. I learned that definitely the hard way myself. So one thing that I kind of will do is that I'll go in with a clean makeup brush and I will just use a little bit of the same powder I set my foundation with to just kind of blend out those edges. Blend, blend, blend. You can never have blended enough, and that's a tip from a beginner like myself to maybe another beginner. I'm going to be going in with my eyeliner now, which is the Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper. Just going to go in, fingers crossed that it's the same size as this one. Just like all the memes out there where the girls like have their eyes like painted black because they're trying to make it even. I struggle, especially with the hooded eyes. It's so hard to get them even and to make sure that, you know, it doesn't end up in the crease and all that. So wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. One thing that I'll try to do to kind of help myself at least not extend too far is I'll make a dot where it looks like the other one ends, just to kind of help myself. And once I got that little dot, then I just kind of go to town and pray that it evens out and it works and it's the same, and yeah, that's what I do. That's the only guide I give myself. I take it right down to that same, to where the end is, where that bottom lash line is, and then just try and bring it and connect it now. I'm going to go in and tightline just a little bit underneath my top lash, and I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, which I got from Sephora for my birthday gift in January, which I love it. It is truly the best eyeliner I've ever used. Awesome. I really love it. Today I'm using the It Cosmetics Hello Lashes, which I got in my January Ipsy bag, I believe. Definitely I got it from Ipsy, just not sure which month. It is not my favorite mascara. I really like the MAC mascaras. However, it is good. My favorite part about it is it has this little thing at the end which allows you to kind of individually stroke out the lashes that you want. So that is it for the eyes. I have everything done with them that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and move to my contouring and highlighting. I'm going to go back in with my Lorac Pro Contour. And the color that I use for that is the light contour. So I just kind of use my contouring brush, dab a little bit, and I definitely just wipe it off right there. Because since I am so fair-skinned, I don't like too much. Just kind of add that along. I do contour my nose just because I love it. So I've grabbed a little bit of my Mary Luminizer from the Balm Cosmetics. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to highlight is just my Cupid's bow and the top of my lip. Where's my blush? Oh, that damn blush. Honey. Okay, so for blush, I'm going in with this NYC, the Blushable Cream Stick. Draw 3 little dots on each side. Kind of let it sit in, and then I move on real quick to lips, and then I come back to it after it's kind of sat there for a little bit. I found that if I try and blend it out right after I've applied, it's very just sticky in the spots that I put it in. So I kind of let it marinate for a few minutes. Okay, so now I'm going back in with another angled brush. It's a different one than I use for my contour, and I'm just going to kind of work out that cream blush. So here it is. Here is the final look. I kind of went in between a natural look and a glam look. I have the nude lip with a more bolder eye. I really love how it turned out. I think it's super pretty. I love makeup. It's so much fun. It's just another way to kind of express yourself and show who you are and just have fun with, you know, your looks and enjoy them and be confident in them and just be happy. I hope you liked the video. It's my first tutorial, like I said, so maybe I didn't explain things too much, or maybe, you know, you want me to break down the process a little more. Tell me in the comments below so that you can help me be better at all this YouTube stuff and helping you. Check out my blog at factionbythepounds.com and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at factionbythepounds. I would love to meet all of you, so make sure to interact and let me know what you think. Bye!